Welcome, explorers, to the cold embrace of the cosmos. We are Goblets and Gays, and this is our very first episode of our special mini campaign, Mother May I. Our real final episode. Our last episode went a little long, so we broke it into two for you. We are using the Alien RPG, and it is set in the Alien universe. My name is Ferris, and I will be your game mother for the very last time. So let's strap in, settle back, and sound off for the very last time. The remains of the RSS Medea are exploring the unknown, and they're gonna die.
I am going to have my cutting torch at the ready, just in case. And dead silence. Wait like 15 seconds or so. Take the motion tracker, point it down the hallway, turn it on.
Beep, 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 beep. It seems to be going away from you.
Cool. And then after that, I need to make that roll, right?
Yes, you do need to make an immediate panic roll.
Panic?
Oh, sorry. Actually, I think you gotta do both. No, you were talking about power. I realized. You were talking about power, but I think you also have to make a panic roll. For having, like, you take the stress dice, but I think you also have to make a panic roll.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Let me double check, though. I
Yeah.
said that with such confidence, and now I'm like, well.
So I did get 1-1, so
Down to 4 power.
Down to 4 power for this thing.
Yes, you witness a friendly creature suffering from. You're attacked by a strange alien creature. Horrifying event occurs. Yeah. You gotta give me your panic roll, please.
Cool. And that's a. Actually, just let me roll on here.
You roll your. Oh yeah, there you go.
I was like, what do I need to do? But I was like,
I'm so sad. You have so many. Many panic dice or stress dice. I want someone to fail.
I'm only at 1 right now.
Oh, so, does it remove that many stress?
It removes all your stress.
Whoa.
Yeah,
okay.
this stuff is good, but yet again, if you use it multiple times, you start having those penalties.
Okay. Yeah. You go around the corner. You saw the horrifying thing. You think you also might have seen a body lying on next to where Joseph was flopped. And you pull back around the corner. Your heart is just pounding, and you've seen like this horrifying, I don't know, angel of death essentially. But what comes to mind, amongst I'm sure many things, is your wife telling you have to come home.
That's the thing that's pushing me on, and is. It's just like, I made this promise. I'm fucking keeping this promise.
Okay. Alyssa, you rolled both 2s?
I rolled a 2 and a 5.
2 and a 5. And Android Mercy was the 5, correct?
Well, I rolled them in that order, so I don't know.
Whatever.
I'm pretty sure because I had you roll. Oh, you know what? I think I just mentally assigned them. I think I just you gotta roll both of them. I'm like, yeah, obviously I don't know. We're gonna go with it because it works for me.
Yeah.
So, Mina and Mercy have come out of the umbilical. You step onto the Mechanos for the first time. And as you are looking to see if there's any sign, actually give me an observation check best. I feel like this. I'll give you a fair chance here.
How far away are they from me at this moment?
Okay. So they are gonna be up here at the top deck. This is where the umbilical connects to, where it's flashing in the EEV axis.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out where I am in this. Yeah.
Came up the ladder, looked down the hallway, and watched Joseph brutally die.
Wow.
He's not quite in the pressure suit storage. Oops, sorry, I wiggled that. He was a little, so it's like not in direct sight of the EV axis.
Okay.
That's where you are.
Okay.
And that's where he was. Well, he is. He's not dead, technically. He just can't move.
They don't know
You can
that.
still speak, though, because you don't need lungs. So the fact that there's a hole in your chest, not important. You can still speak. BT dubs.
Yeah.
So that's where everyone is. And then this is where Mercy and Mina just arrived. So Dr. Matilda is also here in the middle with Joseph. So for our listeners, if you picture an L leaned down onto the left, so the little short bit is sticking straight up, and we put our Dr. Langley at the top of the long part of the L, and we put Mercy and Mina at the top of the short part of the L, and we put our dying friends somewhere in the middle of the long part of the L. That's the best visual I can give you. I'm so sorry. Moving on. Mercy, you got 1 success on your observation roll. I guess I can have Mina. She's got stats. So you successfully do not see any of the people that you would expect to see.
Successfully not to see.
Yeah. Like, because none of them are in view. What you did hear was you heard, well, first thing is you noticed it was dark except for red emergency lights. You hear a very gross, squishy noise and the splatter of liquid. And then you hear some heavy footsteps. And then you hear an awful lot of silence.
I will gesture for Mina to be silent as well, and then after like 30 seconds pass, I will try and connect with Dr. Langley on comms.
Oh.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, Dr. Langley, your comms. Do you have them on? Did you ever turn them off?
No, but I still imagine I'm still on the same private channel.
Oh, it's a private channel, sure. But it's still auditory.
Yeah, it is. It's just like, because I'm like, so what do our comms look like? Because if it was a radio that I had,
been picturing walkie-talkies, to be honest.
Well,
it fits in with the technology of the alien.
Okay, if it was one, because for some reason I just thought it was like an earpiece.
Yeah, I've
so
kind
that's
of
why.
Like a mix between like an Apple Watch and a walkie-talkie.
Yeah,
you know, like
that's how
those
I've
really
been thinking
chunky watches of like
that.
old sci-fi. Yeah, but it works like a walkie, but it looks like an Apple, like a really chunky Apple Watch. And that's what I've been going with.
Then the question is, does it have a volume control on it?
So what I need from you is a mobility check to see if you can shut it off fast before it's heard by anyone.
Okay.
And I'm gonna roll this dude's observation against your mobility.
This dude.
Yeah, that's what the Xenromorph is now. It's just
this dude, Kevin.
Kevin.
BJ Kevin.
Kevin.
I got two successes.
Hold on, I had to find my guy. But Kevin. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
The return of Kevin.
You had how many successes?
2.
You, Mercy, what do you start to say?
I think I should say, Darcy, where are you?
You hear your name, you pull it up click it off real fast and stand there in the dark and the silence with the red flashing in the hallway just around. And you hear footsteps slowly, the slow drag of claws against metal. And you see that dark, elongated head start to come around the corner. It doesn't turn from side to side. It is staring probably straight ahead. And you are pressed against the wall, holding your breath, as all it has to do is turn its head, and you will be face to face with it. Again. And then it turns around and leaves.
As soon as I see it leave and it gets far enough away, I'm going to start moving as quickly and quietly as I can.
All right. Give me another mobility check. As Mercy, all you hear is the channel go dead.
Mobility, cool.
Is any of this audible for me?
I mean,
that is another 2 successes. We were on a private channel for sure.
If you want to make an observation check to see if it click on, but you would have heard / felt the Xenomorph walk over your body one direction and then walk over it the other direction.
Yeah, I think I want to make a check.
Yeah, go ahead.
I will also narc on myself. Do I take another stress die?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Should I roll that as well?
Yeah, why not? Just in case.
Cool.
Sure.
Another success. That's 3 successes.
Hey! You're so stealthy. You also did.
Also, what?
You had a bonus to stealth from your from your stunts earlier. Your earlier stunt.
That's not it doesn't give me any more successes, sadly. But that's
Joe,
3.
how'd you do?
I rolled on the roll 20 and it gave me no successes.
None successes.
Yeah.
None successes.
None successes.
I rolled
left
after and I'm
more.
like, oh great, I'm gonna keep rolling my dice.
That's fine. That brings us over to Mercy. You started to speak to Dr. Langley and you heard the comms go dead.
Well, that seems like not a great sign. So I think, again, holding a finger up to her lips to Mina, I would like to start creeping forward through to the pressure suit storage room.
Yeah, I'm gonna need ability check for both of you, I say as I roll for Mina. Oh, she does not have mobility.
Mina, no.
Because she's a pilot. But she does have a lot of agility, so okay. 5, and I'm giving her a stress dice. None successes for Mina.
Oof.
No, 1 success for Mercy.
Mercy. So you're moving into the pressure suit storage straight down from the EEV axis where the umbilicals. Somebody somewhere is going to listen to this and be like, that's not what EEV axis. I say, it's the future / the future past. You don't know. And you step into this pressure suit storage and you see a number of things in the flashing red light. You see 2 bodies lying side by side on the floor. You see a figure standing over those bodies, tall, silhouetted, with this long, elongated head and this sort of hunched body and knees. I think it's got backwards knees, right? Anyway, and
It
these really
does.
long arms. And as you are taking this information in, you also see one other thing, which is you see someone coming up out of the ladder shaft just behind so creature's in the center of the hallway, and then about 30 yards past it, you see someone coming up the ladder. Looks an awful lot like you. And Mina trips over something. You don't really notice what it is yet, but trips over something. And the thing standing in the hallway whips its head towards you and comes running at you. I'm gonna need initiative. I'm gonna add in everybody.
Yeah, I was
everybody
about to say, like, can I see it to do this?
Yes, so I need Mercy, Android Mercy. Karalis, you can join in. All you can do is shout at this point, but you can shout things.
I can shout. I can shoot.
You can make as much noise as you want.
Yeah, I smell
and
the gun.
also, Nina will need to draw, and also Xenromorph. I wish I could, like... I would think it would say on here, but it doesn't. It just says sometimes they have more initiative. I just kind of was like, well, 2 seems right, but I don't know. Maybe that's their speed. Oh, that's what it is. It's their speed. Okay, so I was correct. Yeah, that's what I've been using. Okay, so hold on. Sorry. Matilda here. Matilda. Alright, so we got 10, we got 7, we got 4, we got 2. That's the Xenomorph, and then we're gonna do. Oh, Mina gets to go very quickly. Okay. I see who got the 10. Mercy.
The
Android
10
Mercy?
was Human Mercy.
Human Mercy. Okay. Yeah, so this thing is running at you. You've never seen it before in your life. It is very fast.
But apparently not as fast as a
Not as fast as a corporate agent.
Quickest quick draw in the West.
Yeah, can I use my personal safety move again to just sort of step out of the way so it gets to Mina
I'm
instead?
gonna sacrifice Mina.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd let you do that.
Okay, so I think I roll manipulation.
Versus, right? It's versus
So
her
it's
or something
actually-
or another.
It is not a versus, it is just a straight roll, not opposed.
Okay, let's go.
I assume that if I fail, bad things happen to me.
100%.
And doesn't, like, every time you use it, your stress goes up 1 level?
Yes, that is a true statement. So you
Oh,
should.
that's right. And this
should
is
add a
like
stress
actual
die.
mercy. Yeah.
Yeah, this is real mercy. You should be very stressed. Oh, you also get to add a stress die for having seen the Xenomorph for the first time. Sorry.
Okay, cool.
So you should be up to what, 3 stress dice, I think?
Yeah, sure. And then I'll be at 4 after this.
Yes.
So, oh shit. That is 1 panic.
That is a panic roll.
I do have a story point. So can I use that to just re-roll the whole thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Roll 2 ones.
Fuck, that's 2 panics.
Beautiful prediction. That's 2 ones. Incredible.
Rivals to rivals. What could I say?
I'm so sorry, but also I'm so pleased. I want to please roll on the panic table, as fate refuses to let you get through without panicking.
That's a 4.
Dagnabbit, why will none of you fail this? Okay. Yeah, so you see the thing running towards you as the lights are flashing, and in between the red flashes, it fully disappears from view. So it's almost like when you're watching something move through strobe lights, and in the middle between the strobes, it briefly vanishes from your eyes, and you have to fill in the movement by just like making it jump closer with like almost like it's missing animation frames, but it's real life, and it's your eyes like just struggling to keep up with what they're seeing as this thing flashes towards you, just jump, jump, jump. And you go to step back to like kind of push Mina in front of you, and you find yourself like almost frozen for a second, and then it flashes closer, and you like do it again, and then you like almost like freeze again, and you end up side by side with Mina. You don't successfully push her in front of you to take whatever comes, but you are keeping it together some way, somehow. And I believe that moves us to Mina. Did you roll, Dusty? What did you get for initiative?
I also got 4.
Okay.
Because it's just a D10, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. We got a lot of 4s going on here. So okay, so Mina goes next. Mina has a gun because it gave her once. I think she's just gonna shoot it. So she's going to roll to attack. She's going to take another stress die first. And her close combat is range combat, which makes more sense, thankfully. Ouch. Oh, she's really good at this. Okay. She's like really good. This is her thing, apparently, is shooting people. I didn't realize I made this character to match her stat. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Fastest gun in the verse.
6, 7, 8.
Jesus. Is there an alien left?
Yeah, because she's got 5 agility.
That was how many successes you got, and it was like, Jesus.
Oh no, she's not that cool yet. Sorry, this is just how many dice she's rolling. She's rolling 10 dice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, 10 dice. So that is 1 success. But no stress dice failures, so she does get to shoot the thing. It's only a one of you has the MA3, right?
That might have been Matilda.
It's freaking Matilda. Yep. Oh no, it's not Matilda. She's a PDA. I thought I saw it on the sheet. I could look, cool, I could just stats, but it's fine. I will figure it out. Okay, and that's that. This thing has natural armor rating. Oh. It's got so much armor. Hold on. This might be just less 10. Yep, it takes 0 damage. She shoots it. You see, like, barely through the flashing, you watch the bullet hit it perfectly in the head and ricochet off the carapace of the skull. And the thing just keeps coming. I don't feel like looking up what slow actions are right now, so we're gonna, or what fast actions are, so we're gonna move on to our full. How to resolve? I guess I'll give you all a chance. You know what? Dusty, why don't you go first? You can have your turn first, and then we'll do Langley, and then we'll do our dear friend
Evan.
Whom's can I see from on the floor? And is also Dr. Matilda Fernandez.
Yes, Matilda.
Still
only thing we've ever called her.
Correct. Still gripping on to me.
She lost her grip on you when you were lifted off the floor.
Okay.
To have a head go through your chest. But you can say that you are landed nice and together. Like, she's still sort of spluttering a little bit.
Could I see behind me to see maybe another Mercy Fairweather keeping out the thing?
I would allow your head to have landed in your body. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. I think my head's still attached, so I think.
It's attached. It just might not be twisted the right direction.
Oh, you're right. I think in distraction, I see them, and I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna go. Fairweather. This needs to get to the ship.
Oh yeah, because the eggs are in the middle.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. That brings us to. Let me make sure I'm reading this right. Let's see here. Yeah, Lang. Oh, I'm so sorry. I skipped the other. We'll do you now. We'll go to Mercy. Other Mercy.
Okay, well, I see Joseph's disembodied head, and I hear that. And do I see where the eggs are in this room?
Yeah, they're right by his body, and Matilda's body.
Would Matilda's body have its gun on it?
Yeah.
So with Joseph's?
Yeah, I would say they both have their guns.
Interesting. Okay. What are the eggs on? Like, are they on like a push cart? Like, this is not a fast process getting them out of here, I assume.
Yeah, no. Joseph had loaded them all up onto a little cart.
Okay. Then I will rush over to the cart and try to start pushing it.
Yeah, give me heavy machinery.
Oof. Okay, Android Mercy, heavy machinery. That is a 1 success.
Yeah, you grab hold of the cart, and you start pushing it down the hallway. Alright, so, okay, just to make sure everyone has a good image of what's happening here. We have this long corridor. It is dark. There is red flashing emergency lights, very spooky. At the fork to the back of us, we have Dr. Langley just kind of chilling around the corner. We have 2 bodies on the floor. One is of a person, one is of an android who's a little backwards right now because body parts are facing perhaps directions they shouldn't be. And we have another android who is fully intact, just going past the doctor, grabbing a dolly cart, pushing it down the hallway, while there is a xenomorph running ahead of her towards her identical twin. So please, just for a moment, please watch Android Mercy do some grocery shopping while Human Mercy is in a horror movie.
It's fine. I mean,
just want to make sure you all see this.
Human Mercy might end up the groceries pretty soon, but
could
yes.
Joseph grab onto the cart?
I don't think you have your bodily functions, but I would say that that I would allow Mercy to just take your head and put it on the cart and just bring your head along.
absolutely not. He's not getting any credit for anything.
Fair enough.
You know what? Fair enough.
Hard to argue with that. Yeah, okay, so we got that Mercy is going. So now we can go to Langley. You just watched Mercy walk past you.
I thought Mercy was on the other side.
Yeah, we got a Mercy on each end.
I thought Mercy was over here and I was over here.
Reading those? Sorry,
Mercy
again?
here, Mercy here, I'm here.
Correct. There is also a Mercy that came up here.
I thought they were over here.
Yeah, okay, so Human Mercy was here and went here. Android Mercy came up here and is now here.
Oh, okay. I thought other Mercy came up on the other side because that's where the bridge is.
I see that
Because
side.
Mercy would have had to come all the way down the ship to do that because that's where the bridge is up there.
Yes. Well, we're gonna just say that ladder
Cool.
was unaccessible because I didn't even see it earlier.
No, you're good. I was just making sure I had everything I know correct.
Yeah. We need a better nickname for Android Mercy. I just keep wanting
No
to
mercy.
No Mercy. No, good.
But Matilda has a. I know that
Matilda has a gun.
Matilda has a gun. So I am going to, and also if I see that Matilda still is possibly alive, I am like. Does she?
She looks extremely bad. She is like. She's pulling herself along on willpower alone.
Well, sadly, I am a doctor, and I know, and I don't know how much like my own conscience would let me leave someone behind like this.
Okay.
So.
Are you doing anything about the captain lying next to her?
Oh no, I see the android blood, and I'm just like, the androids are not part of my Hippocratic oath.
Sure. You do take a stress die for realizing your captain is.
Yep.
That's in the rolls.
Up to 3. I will, as gingerly as I can, pick up Matilda, and probably stow the cutting torch, and if the gun is readily available, pull that out and have that, do the thing where, have, her arm over my shoulder, and I've got my other arm around her waist and carrying her along with the gun. I'm
gonna need a stamina roll.
Yeah.
Because you gotta carry a whole person. And maneuver a gun. So this is gonna be strength for sure. Strength, stamina. Thankfully, the Xenomorph seems distracted, so that's nice.
That is 2 successes. No, wait. Yeah, 2 successes, and no ones on panic dice.
Delightful. Pick your stunt.
My stunt. Let's see, I just had this just a second ago. I'm gonna take another +1 modification to a skill, roll relating to this one.
Makes sense. Ignore that bell. That was just me hitting my chair. Excellent. It is now Kevin's turn. Our good friend Kevin.
Kevin.
I just know.
Our best friend Kevin.
Good old Kevin. Okay, so Kevin is going to make his way toward Mercy and Mina are side by side. So, you know what? I'm gonna give you another chance here, Mercy, to have successfully done this thing. I'm gonna flip a coin. I happen to have one on me.
Oh
Technically,
no.
it's a D2. You want heads or tails?
Tails, please.
That's the best side. You're right.
Yes, that's the thing that the alien is gonna kill you with.
It is tails, so it's gonna go for Mina. Yeah, so it's going to try to attack her. Let's do. Oh, okay. Roll D6 here. Hey, it's the same thing that got the good old captain. So let me roll a bunch of dice against myself. I know I could narratively kill Mina, but I love Mina. I've grown attached. So we're gonna roll and make it fair. Oh no, I rolled great. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no, hold on. Okay.
Can you block Mercy?
Mina gets to make an opposed close combat roll, which is unfortunate. That is not not her strength here. And she's not an android, so but she gets to add in her stress dice, so that's cool.
That's something.
That's something. 1 success. Unfortunately, that means the alien has gotten her, and on his next turn is going to try to kill her. So cool. Goodbye, Mina. So you watch as this xenomorph comes tearing down the hallway at you. It moves almost like those water lizards that run on water, that they just kind of like go upright and like go for a jog across. Kind of like skims down the hallway like that, and it is like serpentining back and forth as it comes running towards you with that like same like speed that is so much that it can run.
You said the same gif.
Sorry, that's not what I was picturing, and that's hilarious. Much more menacing. Take that, but make it menacing. As it comes like right towards you, and for a split second, Mercy, you think it's going for, and the last second, it veers away, grabs Mina, hoists her up into the air, and she tries to like wriggle loose and can't quite do it, and she can't quite draw her gun. Found that interesting. This is how she. Anyway, moving on. And next on the initiative, I believe, is our friend Kevin. Yep, Kevin's got the follow up, which brings us to Headbite. So he's going to attack her and attempt to kill her. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9. Mercy, question. This is your chance to distill Mercy out. Would you and Mina have gone over to the ship in spacesuits?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Then she does have her spacesuit on, which, correct me if I'm wrong, that has an armor rating of 4?
You told us 5 armor.
5. Okay, that's what I thought. That could mean good things for Mina, especially since Kevin rolled terribly. I can't keep calling him Kevin, it's ruining the vibe. So she has a chance to try to repel this. She doesn't do it. So it bites her. You watch Mercy in very close Technicolor as it hoists her into the air, and you watch as this long head, the metal teeth part, like just unhinge like a snake, and a whole nother head comes out, tinier than the first one, but just as menacing. This fellow, and it just goes and it chomps, and it does terrible things to Mina. She's gonna get some last words, and maybe if anyone finds this, she takes a mortal wound to the chest as her some of her organs are coming out. She drops to the ground. She's gonna die here, but it's cool. And that brings us back to Mercy. Yes, Mercy, instead of no mercy.
Yeah, I think that human Mercy is a little traumatized by this. I assume
Yes,
I
please
marked
take another stress die.
Yeah. God, what do you even do? I think that she's going to. This is such a bad idea. Just try and leave. Head right back out.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Give me a mobility. It's not a stealth roll per se, but it is trying to get out quickly.
Yeah, that's 1 success and 1 panic.
The panic wins it. Give me that panic roll.
A 6.
Nabbit! Come on!
To be fair, I took Nerves of Steel, which gives me a -2 on all panic rolls.
Okay, so I'm really asking for the wrong person to panic. It's fine. Yeah, you start to back up towards it. You can't quite get your legs to run. You can't quite get yourself to look away from this creature long enough to run. You dearly want to. You're holding it together. But oh boy, if you look away, then it could pounce, and then you won't see it pouncing. And then what? And then what? Yeah, I know there's like a whole fast moves and slow moves, but I don't really remember them right now, and I don't feel like looking them up. And it's like, so we're just gonna move to the next person. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Okay, go. Which I think is Mina, who's dying. So we're gonna skip Mina. She's gonna. Anyway, she's not. Joseph, you were a body being ignored by everyone.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, not Joseph. Sorry, I had you. It's other Mercy. No Mercy, and then it's Joseph. I did them out of order last time. No Mercy, you are moving a cart. After Xenomorph, you just saw it punch a hole through someone. Luckily, you keep it cool because you have no emotions. But you do see your other self is probably still in the way, or nice distraction.
Exactly. I mean, the mission is really about the cargo. It would be, nice, obviously, if my other self survived, but they don't need to.
So what are you up to?
Yeah, I'm just gonna continue pushing that cart. If I have to throw Mercy under the proverbial bus to like get past and get through the umbilical cord, that's fine.
Yeah. Throw Mercy under the Xenomorph. Give me another
Exactly.
heavy machinery roll.
Oh, that is 0 successes.
0 successes.
And androids cannot push.
You start to get it into that little that room, the pressure suit storage, and I think it catches on Mina. Sorry, Mina. It catches on like Mina's, and you can't quite get it around. And the Xenomorph is like torn between like, oh, there's 2 like moving bodies here. The Xenomorph stays here. Ironically, they look the same. So you can make a break for it, but you'd have to leave the cargo. But you can't get the cargo out this turn.
Oh no, I will like spend my time disentangling Mina's corpse from it. I'm not leaving cargo.
Yeah. She just making dying gasps. It's real sad. Cool. So now it's going to the captain's turn. I just so want was it Wild Wild West where his head had little spider legs and head?
Yes, actually.
That's what I thought. Okay, yeah.
The Will Smith movie.
Yeah.
That he took instead of The Matrix. Wild West.
Listen, Wild Wild West is a treasure. It's a weird treasure, but I love it.
It does have an amazing song. I mean, the cargo's getting where it should be.
It is.
Yeah, so I mean, Joseph's just going to like, I don't know, they're going to attempt to move their arm towards their holstered weapon, but that's it. Like, I don't think they could move.
Yeah. Technically you can't, but I think for funsies, I will give you the attempt. We're going to make a mobility check for literal mobility here.
Sure.
Just see if you can get a couple wires going, just enough to move your arm.
You know what? I'm fine with no successes, so I'll just roll 20. I got 2 successes actually.
Yeah, I think you. In fact, I'll give you for your stunt instead of the actual stunt. I'll let you like do an action. Like you can draw your gun, and I'll let you.
Yeah, I think. I think they're gonna grab the gun and lift it. I guess just shoot at the alien because it's impeding the escape of the cargo.
Okay. Yeah, so go ahead and roll ranged combat.
Ranged combat. Boop. No successes. Maybe my head was turned away.
Just blindly aiming.
Your head is aimed down the other side of the corridor. Your body is facing this side of the corridor.
Yeah,
Kinda
yeah.
With none successes, I roll me a d6.
Concern.
Yeah.
Fine.
Evens, android, odds, human.
Oops.
Oh no.
Oops. I rolled
Oops.
a 5. That's odds.
That's odds. What is the damage for the gun?
I think it's an armor piercing pistol, just 1 damage. I'm correct.
Okay, yeah. You take 1 damage. Human mercy.
The fun thing about human mercy is she only has 3 health.
Hey, I was gonna say at least you're wearing armor, but then you said armor piercing. I'm like, what?
I mean, that's Joseph's turn.
That is a surprisingly great turn. Okay, so that brings us to, I believe, Langley.
Mhm. And I see the alien. Right?
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I have Matilda, in one arm, gun in the other, and very concerned about whatever No Mercy is pushing, but right now I think alien is bigger threat, so I shooting at the alien.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that ranged combat.
That is gonna be 3 successes.
Okay. Great. At the alien. So hold on. I gotta roll against its armor. You had how many successes?
3.
Never mind. It doesn't matter. I rolled 0 successes. So what was your damage?
What is the damage of Matilda's weapon?
Those pistols are 1 damage.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, like, I don't think it's a revolver, so.
Oh, wait, I can totally look. Oh, sorry. Hang on. I can see if it's.
Is it just the service pistol?
No, she's got something fancy. Hold on. She's got this.
Is it the same one I have, the RX-5?
The PDAT? No, wait, no, the PDAT's not a gun. Oh, you know what? I know. It's because it was her talent. It was her hidden
It was their
stash.
secret stash, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll just say 1. We'll just say 1.
1, but also it's got a +2 bonus.
Oh. Oh, I think that means you get to roll 2 more dice. Yeah.
2 more dice. That is
and
1
the
more
X-
success.
And the extra damage, that stun could be added multiple times.
Yeah, add your how many stuns. So you get a stun per thing. 0
So
successes
then
against armor.
4 successes in total because I just got 1 more.
Okay, so are you going to use all of the? Are you using all of for damage?
Probably. I'm gonna take a look right now, see if there's anything. Nope, I passed it. I think. Where is it? Close combat.
Wait. 2, 4, 6,
Range
8.
combat.
Oops.
There we go. Stunts. I can't make. I bet I can't make the alien make a panic roll, right?
No, it's immune to that sort of thing.
Yeah, I'll just choose to do the damage.
Okay. So you hit it that's 4 damage.
Yes, that would be 4 damage.
Incredible.
Wait.
You shoot it.
Wait. So I have 4, 6. Yeah, no, that'd be 4 damage.
Yeah,
Wanted to make
okay.
sure.
So you shoot it, and it just starts. You watch the bullets, like I don't know, somehow in the dark and the flashing, you manage to like make
I have a very
impact.
steady hand.
You have an extremely steady hand, even carrying a, which I should have made you like take a -4, but whatever, I forgot. That's on me. You managed to hit like some soft part on this very hard carapace exoskeleton it's got. And it starts like whipping its head around, and the little tail is like just splashing around. It looks they're very angry, but it's also gonna turn around and redirect its attention towards you instead of the mercy.
Yep.
And it is, I believe, its turn next. So
Yep.
you've gotten its attention. It's coming around, and it's run at you. And it's going to attack. So let me see which attack we get. Because it's got options. Uh-oh. Wait, hold on. I'll just move this over here. Okay. So it runs at you, and it spins, and its tail slashes out. Let me roll its damage.
And
you have your suit on, so
do.
you get to roll 5. Every success you get with your 5 armor will negate one of my successes.
Okay. And also, how does blocking work?
You would have to have something to block. The only reason Joseph could block was because he's a...
Okay. Because I have flyweight, which lets me block with agility, not strength.
You are holding a body, so unless you want to use Matilda to block, which I mean, I'd allow it. I just don't know if you would allow it.
Hey, would you like to flip a coin for me? Because you got the detail.
Okay. You want heads or tails?
Let's do tails.
Well, that was a high flip. It's tails.
Yep. I apologize to Matilda as I turn just slightly. And also, does blocking, like if I succeed on blocking, does that like reduce things as well?
Yes. Hold on. So you roll close combat for each.
I'll do it. It'll be agility
For
close
each
combat.
success, you choose an effect from this thing.
Cool.
Yes.
Cool.
So I will warn you, you really can't use the 2 of the options because of the nature of the Xenromorph.
Yeah.
So you're just, but decreasing damage is...
Yes, I would like to disarm this enemy.
and not happening.
For blocking, I got 1 success.
Okay, and what was your armor?
I have not rolled that yet.
So roll
So I wanted
5
to
dice for
resolve
the armor.
blocking. And that is another 2 successes.
Okay. I've been rolling real bad. So, it lashes out with its tail. And
I think it's like completely just I turn to try to get away from it, kind of forgetting that I have Matilda here.
the tail punches into Tilda, but it doesn't really go in as much force as you would expect for how quickly it lashed around. Very strange. Okay, Matilda, I see. Aki's dice are still lucky even when she's not. How? How, Aki? How? Okay, so she has 4 rounds before something mysterious happens. She falls unconscious. She's just been paralyzed. It doesn't matter because she's dying. Actually, this is probably great for her survival rate.
Yeah.
But she's got four rounds before the paralysis takes effect.
To be fair, she's not really moving under a lot of her own weight right now.
She's not moving on her own anyways. Okay, Xenomorph's gonna do its second turn. You're still looking tasty, frankly,
Yeah.
so let's see what goes next. 2. Okay, so it stabs Matilda with a thing, and then it like leaps up to the ceiling, grabs the ceiling with its claws, kind of hangs there for a minute like Spider-Man, and then kicks down, hits you in the chest really hard, and flat on your back, drop Matilda. You don't take any damage, but the Xenomorph drops down off the ceiling and like stands over you with its tail like slithering back and forth. You get to add another stress die, and you also have to make an immediate panic as it taunts you because it's playing with its prey.
That is a 9.
Oh, you already dropped something. Drop Matilda by this thing. Damn it. No one's gonna have a cool panic roll, are they?
I don't know. Mine just did go up. I'm back up to 5.
Yeah. Well, enjoy your nut. You get yet another. You know what? You're dropping your gun. Drop Matilda,
That's
now
fine.
you're dropping your gun. Okay.
That's fine.
So you land on your back, and you drop Matilda as you're falling, and then you just your hands go limp, and you just don't even know because it's just standing over you. It's just waiting to play with you. And that brings us to Mercy. Yes, Mercy.
Yeah. Flesh Mercy is going to help
Flesh
Android
Mercy.
Mercy. Flesh Mercy is helping Android Mercy load the cargo onto or through the umbilical cord.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna say roll. Oh shoot. I guess you'll just give a dice to Android Mercy pool, and so we'll just move that down to when they go. And I think she goes next anyway. So go ahead and roll for Android Mercy. And add
machinery.
1. Yes, heavy machinery, and add 1 from your other soul's health.
That is 2 successes.
2 successes. You managed to disengage Mina from the thing. Mina kind of grabs your ankle, Human Mercy, like with her dying gasp, and just says, "Tell Lucy, love." And then she's dead. That's Regina. And then you start moseying the cargo down the umbilical cord. So that's gonna be great. That's great news for you. Question. Does it occur to you what this cargo is?
I don't think so. I don't think I've quite had the time to work that out yet.
Why don't you make me a survival roll?
Sure, this is Android.
Either of you, whomever you think would want to know. It could be both, I don't mind.
Okay, so Flesh Mercy first. That is 2 successes, 0 panics. And Android Mercy is 1 success.
Yeah, I think it occurs to both of you probably almost simultaneously. It's a little easier for Android Mercy because of the discussions with Mother to kind of put together. Oh yeah, those things that are like, this must become that thing that's killing people in the hallway. And I think Flesh Mercy, you put it together just because these aren't rocks. They look like eggs. Like there's Whoever's calling them rocks is not trying very hard. Like, and it does not take a huge leap. What they hatch into. Like, yeah.
I mean, look, they survived on this ship for who knows how long. It'll be fine.
Okay. Then we move along to Joseph? What are you up to? You have the use of one arm in your head.
Shoot the alien.
I mean, as far as their understanding, I think it's really just like their hand is facing down the hallway where everything is happening, but their head is facing the other way. So they're just like, I haven't heard any protest from me shooting, so I'm gonna keep shooting.
Yeah, do it. Go ahead and make that ranged combat. I feel like I have to impose a -1, like -1 dice because you can't see what you're doing.
That's fine.
I know that was our explanation for why you missed, but like now I feel like it has to be canon.
7. So is ranged combat agility?
Yeah, that's agility.
Okay. I'm just gonna physically roll my 6 dice. Oh. Well, I mean, I got a 1.
You hit. Yeah, sorry, let me roll its armor rating.
Wait, no, I got, sorry, a 1. Like, bad 1.
Oh, a 1. Oh, a physical.
Yes.
Well, at least it's not a stress die, so you just fully miss. There's nobody, well, you know what? There's still people there to shoot, so.
Oh no.
I'm laying on the floor. I don't know if that helps.
That does help you not being shot. Heads or tails, Murphy?
Tails.
Okay. Tails will be human, heads will be android. Android takes 1 point of damage.
Yeah, it is armor piercing, so you know.
It's armor piercing.
I think as they're shooting is just, as long as the cargo is getting where it needs to go. I'm sorry.
Such dysfunctional crew. I love them so much. Yeah, so that brings us to Lang. I might have gone a little out of order here, but I think I'm okay.
So the thing is now, how close is it above me?
Oh, wait, I forgot the Xenomorph was standing. Hold on. Let me retract that 1 second.
Oh.
Okay, no, never mind. I was gonna give it a chance to get shot at random, but it's still the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's standing over you, like it wants
over
to
me.
kill you.
Okay.
Yeah. Your gun is next to you. You could pick it up again, like.
But what I do have is a cutting torch on my belt.
This is true.
And I'm pretty sure if I'm shooting at it in this close range, there are minuses.
Yes. Technically.
Whereas like I have a cutting torch, and the cutting torch is armor piercing.
It is. It is indeed. Yeah.
So I want to do that and just essentially aim for center mass on this thing, shove the cutting torch into it.
Close combat.
I will. Let me make sure. I'm gonna double check super quick that there isn't any bonus for this. Cutting torch, no, does not have a bonus. Cool. Don't have any close combat. So this is not great, but hey, 5 stress dice.
You know what? I would let you roll heavy machinery.
I don't have heavy machinery either.
It has a +2.
It does?
Mm-hmm. It does.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Because it is a tool. Mm-hmm. I would let you roll heavy machinery for this.
Cool. Didn't I get like a +1 earlier that might help me?
Yeah, I'd allow it.
Cool.
I think it was for something else, but I'll let it.
I'm taking anything I can get right now.
Yeah. I don't care. It's a little bit test.
Oh, that's actually That is gonna be another 4 successes.
Holy crap.
Mm-hmm.
You'd never believe this,
panic
but
dice
it's
coming
another
through for me.
none successes from this thing.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So the cutting torch itself does 3 damage, and then I'm just gonna stack damage
how
with
do
the
you
rest of
wanna
my
kill
stats.
it?
Just the head is a such better option. To just stick this cutting torch into its head and
Yeah.
turn it on.
The jaws open, saliva is dripping down onto your face as you light up the cutting torch, and then you light it up and you drive it up through the bottom of its jaw, straight up through the second head, and come out through the top of its head. And I think I'm gonna make you take acid damage.
That's fine.
So here, let me roll. 2. You get 2 acid damage.
Does that? What about my the armor I'm wearing?
I think because of since you're going through the head and standing directly over you, I think it would like be hitting like your head. But roll your armor anyway, just in case. Just see if maybe it hits your armor instead.
Mm-hmm. I got 2 successes for armor.
It hits your armor, it sizzles.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, but it manages to dissipate enough that it's not as potent as it is when it's a facehugger. The downside is that as you cut through and it gets and you cut off the plasma torch, the body falls on.
Well.
But it's dead. If
it's dead, I want to shove the thing off me. Are we still in initiative?
We're not, as long as no one's in PvP, which I don't think we technically are.
Right now, I might have words later. Like, if we're gonna keep these, no.
But I know it's dead.
So you have, at this point, you don't know this, but if Android Mercy wanted to tell you, then she could. But you have 5 minutes to vacate the vehicle before everything starts shutting off. You don't know this. You just know the lights have been flashing for a while, and you can get out from under the Xenomorph. Matilda is hanging in there, fully unconscious by this point. Joseph is a corpse, but like a corpse that's been shooting things. So you could bring him back, and also, if not dead, then on the verge of death.
I am. Oh God.
And the Mercies are on a mission.
Yeah. Which with my doctor abilities, which I hate to be like, which one is more likely that I could save for Matilda or stabilize? Let's put it this way: stabilize Matilda or Mina.
Just roll a survival check here.
Okay. 10 dice. Let's go. That is 1 success.
You're pretty sure. Let me double check. Yeah, you're pretty sure that Matilda has a great deal of torso wound, and that her biggest issue right now is that she is bleeding out. Mina has had her skull crushed.
Okay, then Matilda, yeah.
Yeah.
Matilda, just being like, I am so sorry. Gather her up and then carry her in, because that's honestly like more than anything right now. That's my focus is like is Dr. Brain is kicking in. Of save, stabilize, get out of here, deal with this later.
Yeah. So you managed to get aboard the ship. Do you do anything about the Mercies? Or do you have other priorities?
I really have other priorities when getting on the ship. It is stabilizing Matilda.
Yeah. I'll have you make a medical aid check. While you're doing that, I need one of the Mercies make a survival check. I will add a point to... the other one can add a point to aid. I feel like there's a different way to aid, but I've forgotten how it works now. I don't care about looking it up.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 survival for Android Mercy with that help.
Okay. I mean, rules as written, that's all you...
That's 2 successes to stabilize.
Okay.
Dr. Hernandez.
Yeah, you set Fernandez up in the med bay. You give her a shot of adrenaline to counteract paralyzing agent. You do some epic surgery on her wounds, hook her up to, I don't know, blood. You know, like doctors do. And probably after she stabilizes, put her in the cryo chamber. But somehow Matilda survived this? Aki just said she wanted to be a jump scare, right? And I'm like, well, I don't really know how she dies yet, so I gotta do the jump scare. You know, she died so early, I'm like, well, I know, I'll do it, a jump scare, she'll have dragged herself up there. Who would have guessed the doctor would be like, well, I guess I'll save? Okay. Well, I mean, this is all up to the doctor. If the doctor survives, then... You literally used her body as a shield. And I happened to roll the thing that was, they don't kill their target, they're just gonna paralyze them. Anyway, we can be in all of that later.
Yep.
In the cargo bay, the Mercies have, I would assume, loaded the eggs into the empty Mercy container that was vacated. The captain is abandoned. And Mina is dead. You are lacking a pilot. Except you have a backup.
Me too.
You do.
Yeah.
Do you?
And I mean, both Mercies are great, so absolutely. Let's get out our backup, Mina.
Get out your backup, Mina. Do you plug in Lover to the computer system?
Yeah, I think that Android Mercy does that without telling anyone.
Yeah.
'Cause they bonded.
Yeah. And as Mina, does anyone tell Vesper that this is a different Mina? Because they're the only one who would not know. You could not tell Vesper and they would never know.
I feel like that's a call the Mercies have to make. I feel like I am very busy saving someone's life, and all of this is happening during that.
You would have the opportunity at any point to tell Vesper on this trip home. If you were in...
I feel like I would eventually, if they don't. Just being like, okay, so this is what happened, and this is what's down there, apparently.
Okay. Yeah, so at this point, I don't think Vesper knows. Just as Mina slides in pilot seat like she always does. And you're in the the medbay Langley with the somehow survived Dr. Fernandez. Mercies, are you taken up position in the bridge? One of you captain, one of you comms? Gonna fight to the death over captains?
No, I think that Human Mercy gets to be captain because Android Mercy is more curious, spending time like talking with Lover and checking on our cargo and making sure everything is okay that way.
Okay. Yeah. So you all settle in, and Mina goes, "Mother, please chart a course for home." And you hear Lover reply, "It's Mother, may I?" And then there is a pause, and then Lover replies or adds, "And you completed the objective, so yes, you may go home." And you launch off into space. And in the hold, with one success, the eggs stay intact. You all are on course to deliver to Weyland-Yutani their very first batch of Xenomorph eggs.
This won't, cause a problem.
Mission
in the future.
accomplished.
I can't believe you helped the company. And that is the thrilling conclusion.
Yay!
Yeah, we all totally made it.
Yes,
we kind of almost all made it. Hilariously, the one person there was not a backup android of. Oh, wow. Thank you. Chill base. That turned out remarkably well for most people, except for, the future universe at large. Maybe we'll pick up one day and see what happens to all these people down the road with the consequences of their choices. We'll have to see. Come catch us next time and for our usual programming, which is gonna pick up next week. And we'll see you then. So
yeah. The next time you see us, it'll be Blood of Kings Season 4.
Yeah, keep an eye on your 6.
Remember, eat your vegetables. Our captain is gonna bring a xenomorph on board.
Yeah.
All right, get out of here, Craig.
Aubrey here with a fun little announcement. Goblets and Gaze is now an affiliate over at Adventure Dice, and we know how much we all love those math rocks. So if you need some new math rocks in your life, go over to adventuredice.ca and in the checkout code, enter our promo code GOBLETS for 10% off. But also, they have dice. They have other TTRPG accessories and tabletop goodies, dice trays, condition rings, and things like that, little spell casting stuff. Great stuff there. Go check them out and support our show. Thank you.
Be gay. Roll dice.
An LGBTQIA actual play podcast network.